She scoffed. Whatever, I don't need you. I've got plenty of choices. After catching her messaging other guys, I shot back, great. Let them cover your rent too. When she stumbled back from her choices at 3 a.m., her stuff was boxed up and the locks were new. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and I should have spotted the warning signs sooner. My girlfriend, Tara, 26, moved into my place 6 months ago. We'd been together for a year and a half, and it felt like the natural next step. She was unemployed at the time, and I had a solid 2-bedroom apartment, so I told her she could stay rent-free until she got back on her feet. The first few months were fine, but then she got too comfortable. Her job hunt went from daily applications to an indefinite mental health break from the stress of looking. I got it. Job searching is rough, but that break dragged on from weeks to months. Meanwhile, I was paying for rent, utilities, groceries, her phone bill, everything. Last Tuesday night flipped my world. She was in the shower, and her phone kept lighting up on the nightstand. I'm not one to pry, but I glanced over and saw the notification previews. Jake. So excited for tomorrow. Carlos. Last night was a blast. When's round 2? Some guy named Vince. You up? Missing you. My heart sank. I sat there, staring at her phone as more texts popped up. Different guys, all clearly flirty or more. When she came out, towel wrapped around her, I was on the bed, holding her phone. Who's Jake? She froze. Why are you touching my phone? It wouldn't stop buzzing. Who's Jake? Carlos? Vince? She grabbed it from me. You went through my phone? I saw the notifications. Are you texting other guys? She rolled her eyes. They're just friends. Friends who are excited for tomorrow, who say last night was a blast. God, you're so insecure. Yeah, I'm insecure about you getting flirty texts from multiple dudes while living in my apartment for free. That's when she hit me with it. Whatever, I don't need you. I've got plenty of choices. Choices? Yeah, choices. Guys who actually value me, who don't make me feel bad for having friends, who'd be thrilled to have me around. I sat there, stunned by her nerve. Here I was, bankrolling her life for months, and she's not just texting other guys. She's rubbing it in my face. Great, I said. Then let those choices pay your rent too. What? You heard me. If you've got all these amazing choices, I'm sure one of them would love to fund your lifestyle. Are you seriously kicking me out over some texts? I'm saying if you've got better options, go explore them, including where you live. She laughed, actually laughed. You can't kick me out. I live here. I have rights. You're not on the lease. You don't pay rent. Legally, you're a guest who's worn out their welcome. You're bluffing. Test me. She grabbed her bag and keys. You know what? Fine. I'll go stay with someone who actually cares about me. Don't wait up. She stormed out, slamming the door so hard the walls shook. I sat there for maybe 10 minutes, torn between hurt and rage. Then I made up my mind. If she wanted to play games, I was done playing nice. Update 1. Tara didn't come home that night. No texts, no calls. Complete silence. I used the time wisely. First thing in the morning, I hit the hardware store, bought boxes and packing tape. Then I methodically packed up everything she owned. Clothes, makeup, hair curler, those pointless decorative candles she bought with my debit card. Everything. Labeled each box clearly, Tara, bedroom, Tara, bathroom, Tara, kitchen. 25 boxes total, stacked neatly in the living room. Around 3 p.m., she texted, "Hope you've calmed down. I'll be home later to talk." I replied, "No rush. Your stuff's ready." What's that mean? I didn't answer. She showed up around 10 p.m., dropped off by Jake in his beat-up SUV. I saw her kiss him goodbye from the window, real smooth. When she tried her key, it worked. I'm not dumb enough to illegally lock her out. But she walked into a very different apartment. What the hell is this? All her stuff was boxed and stacked by the door. I was on the couch, watching a movie. Your things. Thought I'd help you move to one of your better choices. Are you out of your mind? Unpack this now? Nope, this is my place. Was. You made it clear you've got better options. I'm just helping you get to them. She started ripping open boxes, tossing stuff around. This is insane. You can't do this. Actually, I can. I've given you written notice to vacate. 30 days as required by law. Check the counter. She stormed to the kitchen, found the notarized notice I'd prepared that morning. You're serious? Dead serious. You've got 30 days to find a new place. I'm sure one of your choices has a spare room. She tried tears next. Baby, please, you're overreacting. They're just friends. Friends you stayed with last night? Friends texting you at midnight? Cool. They can house you too. Where am I supposed to go tonight? Same place you went last night. Jake seemed hospitable. Her face flushed. I just slept on his couch. Great. He's got a couch. Problem solved. She spent the next hour cycling through yelling, crying, and trying to sweet-talk me. None of it worked. Around 1 a.m., she called Jake. Loud enough for me to hear. He's being insane. He packed all my stuff. No, I can't stay here. Can I come back? What do you mean your girlfriend's there? Since when do you have a girlfriend? I had to stifle a laugh. She tried Carlos next, then Vince. From what I overheard, none of her choices were free at 1 a.m. on a Wednesday. Finally, she called her sister, Lila. Lila, I need you to pick me up. Yes, now. I'll explain later. Please. While waiting, she sat on the floor among the boxes, furiously texting. I kept watching my movie, occasionally helping her move boxes closer to the door. Lila showed up, pissed. It's 2 a.m., Tara. What's going on? Pointing at me. He's throwing me out over nothing. She's got 30 days' notice, just giving her a head start. To Tara. What did you do? Nothing. I have guy friends and he's being jealous. She said she's got plenty of better choices. I'm just encouraging her to pursue them. Lila looked at her sister, then the boxes, then back at her. Jesus, Tara. Not again. Not again? Interesting. They loaded what they could into Lila's car, took 3 trips. I helped carry boxes. I'm not heartless, just done being a doormat. As they loaded the last box, Tara turned to me. This isn't over. I have rights. I'll call the cops. Please do. I'll show them the notice, explain you're a non-paying guest, and mention the texts from multiple guys. I'm sure they'll be intrigued. She slammed the car door, and they drove off. I went inside, looked at my suddenly roomy apartment, and slept better than I had in months. Update 2. The entitlement just kept escalating. Day 1 after packing, Tara sent about 60 texts from, please let's talk, to, you'll regret this, to, I'll sue you for emotional damage. I responded to one, you have 29 days left on your notice. Arrange to pick up your stuff. Day 2. She showed up with Lila and 2 random guys, rang the doorbell for 10 minutes straight. Open the door. I need my stuff. Come back during normal hours with notice. It's my stuff. Available by appointment. Text me 3 time slots, and I'll pick one. Guy 1. Just open the door, dude. Who are you? I'm her friend, Carlos. Carlos from the texts? Nice. She's all yours now, Carlos. Still not opening the door at 10 p.m. They left after neighbors threatened to call the police. Day 3. The victim act kicked in. She's all over social media. Friends sent me screenshots. According to Tara's posts, I'm a controlling jerk. I trapped her financially. I invaded her privacy by checking her phone. I'm holding her stuff hostage. She's homeless because of my jealousy. The comments were telling. Lots of, you deserve better, but also, didn't this happen with Nate too? And maybe stop moving in with guys so fast? Day 4, she showed up at my job. Security escorted her out when she refused to leave the lobby, yelling as they walked her out. Tell him I need my tablet for job applications. He's ruining my career. She never owned a tablet. She used mine, mostly for TikTok. Day 5. Legal threats via text from some guy claiming to be her legal consultant. Pretty sure it was just Vince trying to sound legit. Lots of hereby and henceforth, but no actual legal knowledge. I sent it to my friend who's a legal assistant. He laughed for 10 minutes straight. Day 6. Her flying monkeys arrived. Her mom called. Honey, I know Tara's a lot, but kicking a young woman out? She has options, you know. Her words, not mine. She's on her sister's couch, and she was on Jake's couch 2 nights ago. She loves couches. That's different. How? Sighing. Look, how much to let her stay another month? It's not about money. It's about her saying she has better choices while texting multiple guys from my fully paid apartment. Girls need attention. Then guys can pay for that attention. I'm done. You'll regret losing her. I'll take that chance. Day 7, today. This morning was wild. Tara apparently recruited one of her choices, a guy named Trevor, to be her enforcer. He showed up at 7 a.m., banging on the door. Yo, open up. I'm here for Tara's stuff. It's 7 a.m. So? I've got work at 9. Let's do this. She needs to schedule a time. I work too. Just give me her stuff, and we're good. You on the lease? What? Is your name Tara? Obviously not. He kicked my door. Actually kicked it. I'm calling the cops. Wait, no, I'm out. I called anyway. Got his license plate from the window. Turns out Trevor has warrants. Oops. An hour later, Tara called from an unknown number. You got Trevor arrested? Trevor got Trevor arrested. I reported someone kicking my door. He was helping me. Maybe pick helpers without warrants next time. How was I supposed to know? Do a background check? Don't date felons? We're not dating. He's just a friend. A friend with warrants who kicks doors at 7 a.m. Great taste. She hung up. This afternoon, she texted. Fine. Can I schedule a time to get my stuff? Saturday, 10 a.m., noon. Bring help to carry boxes, no one with warrants. That's not funny. Wasn't joking. I'm floored by the entitlement. She really thought she could live rent-free, openly text other guys, tell me she had better choices, and I'd just take it? Her shock at facing consequences is unreal. Lila texted me privately. Sorry about this. Tara's done this before. She doesn't learn. Good for you for standing up to her. Done this before? Nate, her ex, same deal. Moved in, stopped working, started texting other guys, acted shocked when he kicked her out. She couch surfed for months after. Why didn't anyone warn me? Would you have listened? Love blinds people. Plus, she's my sister. I hoped she'd changed. And now? Now she's on my couch, whining about how unfair life is while texting 5 guys. I'll give her a week before I kick her out, too. At least I'm not crazy. This is just who Tara is. Update 3. Today was supposed to be straightforward. 10 a.m. Noon. She gets her stuff. Done. Should have known better. 9:45 a.m. I'm ready. Boxes by the door. Coffee in hand. Ready to supervise and enjoy my weekend. Kalai 10 mani 15 nimidam. No dara. I text. You're late. Almost there. 10:45 a.m. Still no Tara. You've got until noon. Clock's ticking. Almost there. Traffic 11 a.m. A whole entourage arrives. Tara, 3 random guys, and, inexplicably, her mom. One guy's driving a massive pickup truck, way overkill for her remaining boxes. Tara struts in like she owns the place. Okay, we're here. Where's my stuff? Living room. You've got 30 minutes. 30 minutes? We just got here. You're an hour late. Window was 10 to noon. It's 11:30. Guy 1. Come on, bro. We drove all this way. Should have come at 10 then. Tara's mom. Sweetie, can't you be reasonable? We need time to check everything. Check what? I packed it. It's all there. Tara. I need to make sure you didn't steal anything. Like what? Your collection of empty perfume bottles? Your expired skincare? What would I steal? She started opening boxes, gasping dramatically. Where's my charger? The one you left in my outlet? In the electronics box, clearly labeled, My curling iron better be here. Guy 2. Babe, we should hurry. Babe. Interesting. Tara shot him a death glare. Clearly didn't want that slipping out. They started moving boxes, painfully slow. Tara was directing instead of helping. Careful with that one. It's got my vision board. Your vision board for becoming a TikTok star, made from my magazines? Those were ours. I've got receipts. Want copies? Guy 3 tried wandering toward my bedroom. Where you going? Bathroom? Down the hall. Not in my bedroom. Why would the bathroom be in there? Just checking, man. For what? Stay with the group. Most boxes are out. Tara's stalling, doing a final sweep. I can't find my grandma's ring. The one you pawned for festival tickets 2 months ago? Her mom's jaw dropped. You pawned Nana's ring? He's lying. I've got the pawn shop receipt. You asked me to hold it so you could buy it back when you got a job. Mom. Tara Marie? Noon. I'm by the door. Time's up. Anything not out stays until you schedule another time. We just need 5 minutes. Nope. Guy 2. Don't be a jerk, man. Says the guy she's calling babe while she lived with me a week ago. Real classy. Guy 2 stared at his shoes. Tara tried one last tactic. You know what? Keep it all. I don't need reminders of this toxic relationship. I'm starting fresh with people who value me. Cool. I'll donate it to charity. Tax deduction. Wait, no. I'm taking my stuff. Then take it. Now. They grabbed the last boxes. As they left, Tara turned for what she thought was a dramatic exit line. You'll regret this when you're alone and realize what you lost. What I lost? A jobless freeloader texting other guys on my couch? I'll manage. I was finding myself. You found Jake, Carlos, Vince, Tony, Trevor with warrants and... Looking at Guy 2. Sorry. Your name? Marcus. And Marcus. Lots of self-discovery. Just no job discovery. Her mom grabbed her arm. Tara, let's go. You've embarrassed yourself enough. I heard her mom tear into her as they loaded the truck. 6 guys, Tara? 6? While living with him for free? And you pawned Nana's ring for tickets? Mom, not now. I shut the door on that drama. Final update, 3 weeks later. Thought I was done, but the universe had other ideas. Last week, someone tried logging into my Hulu, Amazon, and Disney+, all from different IPs. Time for password resets. Then Lila texted, Heads up, Tara's out of my place. Caught her trying to use my debit card. She's spiraling. Where's she staying? Rotating between her choices, I think. New guy every few nights. Posting about being a free soul and not tied to society's rules. I checked her Instagram. Not following, but it's public. She's framing couch surfing as some bohemian lifestyle choice. Posts about choosing joy and surrounding myself with people who vibe with my energy. Comments are savage, though. Even her friends are calling her out. Yesterday, 3 a.m., my doorbell rings. I check the camera. It's Tara. Crying, mascara streaked, holding a backpack. I didn't answer, just watched through the app as she rang repeatedly. Then she spoke to the camera. I know you're watching. Please, I need somewhere to stay, just tonight. Marcus kicked me out, said I'm too much drama. Can you believe that? I'm sorry for everything. You were right. I don't have choices. I have nothing. She sat on my doorstep for 20 minutes, occasionally ringing. Eventually, she called someone. He won't answer. Yes, I tried. Can you pick me up? What do you mean you're done? Mom, please, fine, whatever. She left around 4 a.m., walking with her backpack. This morning, a text from an unknown number. This is Jake. Tara gave me her number. She needs her W-2 from when she worked. Can you send it? She hasn't worked since we were together. She said she freelanced from your place. Watching Hulu isn't freelancing. Oh, you were right to kick her out, man. She's been here 2 days and already causing issues with my girl. Thought she was just a friend? Yeah, that's what she said. Sorry, man. She played us both. She's your problem now. Not for long. Lila sent one last update today. Mom picked Tara up from some guy's place this morning, making her get a job or she's out. Figured you'd want closure. Is it really over? With Tara? Never. But it's not your problem anymore. She's right. It's not my problem anymore. I've spent the last 3 weeks enjoying my apartment. No drama, no wondering who she's texting, no paying for someone who gives nothing back. Just calm. Ran into one of her friends at the store yesterday. She tried to guilt me about abandoning Tara. I laughed. She had plenty of choices. She told me so herself. She had no comeback. Looking back, the red flags were glaring. The job hunt that went nowhere. The way she'd flirt with bartenders right in front of me. Never having money, but always having new outfits. Moving in so fast, but I learned something. When someone shows you who they are, when they literally say they don't need you and have better choices, believe them. Then let them go chase those choices. Especially the housing ones. My apartment's never been tidier. My bank account's never been happier. My standards for future relationships? Through the roof. Tara thought she was untouchable. Turns out she was right. I'll never replace her with another freeloader texting 6 guys from my couch. Thanks for reading this chaos. Feels good to let it out. And to everyone saying I should have kicked her out sooner, you're right, but better late than never. Time to enjoy my drama-free life. P.S. Changed my locks completely after the 3 a.m. visit. Not taking risks. Kept all the paperwork on the notice to vacate, just in case. Cover your bases, folks.